in the vast skies where speed, power, and precision define survival. One jet has risen as the ultimate carrier-based warrior of the 21st century. It's not just a fighter, it's the U.S. Navy's trusted spearhead, reborn with cutting-edge technology, extended range, and a vision to dominate future battles. Welcome to Global Defense Zone, your front row seat to the most advanced military machines on Earth. Today, we take you deep inside the story of the A-18 Super Hornet Block III, the Navy's newest and most advanced strike fighter. But before we dive into this powerful bird of prey, tell me in the comments if you were a naval commander. Would you choose a proven jet like the Super Hornet Block III, or take a risk on stealthier but less battle-tested fighters like the F-35C? Your answer might just start a debate. And while you're here, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, so we can keep bringing you the most exclusive defense content from around the world. To understand the Block III Super Hornet, you have to go back to the 1970s and 1980s, when the U.S. Navy needed a multi-role fighter that could replace older aircraft like the F-4, Phantom, and a 7 Corsair II. McDonnell Douglas, later merging with Boeing, developed the original A-18 Hornet, a twin-engine, carrier-capable fighter that was versatile, reliable, and deadly in both air-to-air and air-to-air missions. It served with distinction, but as technology advanced and threats evolved, the Navy realized it needed something bigger, faster, and more capable for the 21st century. That led to the F/A-180F Super Hornet, introduced in the late 1990s, larger than the original Hornet, with more powerful engines, greater range, and advanced avionics. It became the Navy's primary workhorse, complementing the F-14 Tomcat, until the Tomcat's retirement in 2006. The Super Hornet proved itself in combat over Iraq, Afghanistan, and in numerous maritime security operations, earning a reputation for reliability under the harshest carrier conditions. The world of air combat is unforgiving. As adversaries develop stealth fighters, long-range anti-ship missiles, and advanced electronic warfare systems, the Navy knew the Block II Super Hornet, while excellent, would eventually face limitations. Instead of retiring the platform, Boeing and the Navy decided to evolve it into a next-generation fighter. It's creating what we now know as the Block III. This wasn't just an upgrade. It was a strategic decision to keep the Super Hornet relevant until at least the 2040s. Bridging the gap before the Navy's sixth-generation next-generation air dominance NG-80 fighter becomes reality. The Block III program was announced in 2017. With the first deliveries beginning in 2021, the Block III Super Hornet is built around 3 core improvements: stealthier design, extended range, and advanced network warfare capabilities. First, stealth and survivability. While it will never be a pure stealth fighter like the F-35, the Block III features radar cross-section reductions through refined coatings and shaping. The most visible change is the addition of conformal fuel tanks, sleek fuel pods blended into the upper fuselage. Not only do they hold about 3,500 pounds of extra fuel, they also reduce drag and help smooth out the jet's radar profile. Second, range and endurance. With the conformal tanks, the Block III can fly 100 to 120 nautical miles further than previous Super Hornets without giving up weapons hardpoints. For a carrier-based fighter, that's a massive operational advantage, especially in the Pacific theater where distances between potential conflict zones are vast. Third, brains and connectivity. The Block III has been given a completely advanced cockpit system featuring a 10 by 19-inch large area display LAD, a single touchscreen interface giving pilots unprecedented situational awareness. It's also equipped with Tactical Targeting Network Technology (TTNT) and the Distributed Targeting Processor Networked DTPN system, allowing it to share targeting and threat data with other aircraft, ships, and ground forces in real time. In modern warfare, this level of networking is as important as speed or firepower, like its predecessors. The Block III Super Hornet is a true multi-role platform. It can carry AIM-9X Sidewinders, AIM-120 AMRMS, AGM-8 for harpoons, JDAM precision bombs, HARM anti-radar missiles, and even future weapons like long-range hypersonic cruise missiles. It's a PG-79 active electronically scanned array, so radar provides long-range tracking and targeting. While its engines to General Electric F414GE400 turbofans deliver about 44,000 pounds of thrust combined, enabling speeds over Mach 1.6. It also features the Joint Helmet-Mounted Cueing System, JHMCS-2, allowing pilots to lock weapons onto a target simply by looking at it, an ability that can turn the tide in closer-range dogfights. In today's geopolitical environment, the Block III Super Hornet plays a crucial role for the U.S. Navy. The Pacific Theater, in particular, demands fighters that can operate far from shore, carry heavy payloads, and survive in contested airspace. The Block III is designed to do exactly that, while also being more affordable and maintainable than stealth aircraft like the F-35C. Speaking of affordability, let's talk price, something defense analysts and aviation fans always ask about. The unit cost of a Block III Super Hornet is estimated between $66 to $70 million USD, depending on configuration. In the export market, due to support packages, training, and spare parts, that number can rise to around $75 to $80 million per aircraft. For comparison, that's almost half the cost of a new F-35C, making the Block III extremely attractive for countries looking for advanced carrier or land-based fighters. Without breaking the bank, here's a question for you if you were the defense minister of a country like India, Brazil, or Canada. Would you choose the Super Hornet Block III over a stealth jet like the F-35, knowing the Block III is cheaper, easier to maintain, and combat-proven? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. Another major selling point is its service life. Earlier Super Hornets were designed for about 6,000 flight hours. The Block III has been strengthened for 10,000 flight hours, meaning navies can keep them flying for decades with proper maintenance. This makes it one of the most cost-effective fighters in the world over its lifetime. Boeing designed the Block III with modularity in mind. Its open mission systems architecture means software and hardware can be upgraded without redesigning the entire aircraft. This will allow integration of directed energy weapons, advanced drones, and AI-assisted targeting systems as they become available. While primarily a U.S. Navy asset, the Block III Super Hornet is also being marketed abroad. Countries like India for its aircraft carrier, Innsvikrant, Canada, and Germany have evaluated it. Although competition is fierce, especially from the F-35 and Dassault Rafale, the Block II's balance of price, capability, and reliability keeps it in the game. Let me ask you another one. Do you think the Block III can remain relevant until the 2040s? Or will stealth fighters and drones make it obsolete much sooner? Let's debate it in the comments. The Block III Super Hornet is not about replacing stealth jets. It's about ensuring the Navy has a versatile, durable, and fully modernized fighter that can operate in height-read environments without the extreme costs and logistical demands of stealth platforms. It's a perfect example of upgrading a proven design to meet new challenges. And there you have it, the story of the A-18 Super Hornet Block III, a fighter jet that blends battle-proven strength with next-generation technology. From extended range and advanced networking to reduced radar signature and affordable costs, it's a machine built to rule the skies above the oceans for decades to come. But now, I want to hear from you. If you were piloting a Block III on a carrier mission, what loadout would you choose? Air-to-air missiles for superiority, or a mix of bombs and anti-ship missiles for strike missions? Let's see your tactical thinking in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's most capable fighter jets, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow defense enthusiasts. This is Global Defense. Zone your command center for everything military, from the battlefield to the cutting edge of technology. Stay tuned because our next video might just reveal the next game-changing weapon you've never heard of.